Standing with the legendary Miss Carol Decker in Lee. Incredible.
I know, I'm here for the Lee Leopards.
And it's going to be quite an occasion as well, speaking with some of the band. It's the first time you've been involved in rugby league since the 1995 World Cup yourself.
Yeah, I did the theme tune for the Rugby League Centenary, which was absolutely fantastic. And we performed at Wembley Stadium on the pitch in the iconic middle bit. I don't know what it's called.
Twice as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and with Status Quo and Diana Ross, who went around the perimeter in the Silver Ghost Rolls Royce because she wouldn't get on the grass like the rest of us.
Yeah, I think that was one of Maurice Lindsay's famous catches, getting Diana Ross to do the opening ceremony after she did the USA World Cup and caught the thing. But like you say, you've got a history within rugby league because that was really well received. The anthem you did for the centenary.
It was. Thanks very much. In fact. Derek, who owns the team, he asked me to perform it at half time, and to my shame I couldn't because I haven't performed it for years, and everyone was so busy that the guys were on tour. It was like, get your bum back to the UK, we've got a gig on Friday, otherwise I'd love to have sung it for you. So maybe next time he has to book me again and then I'll do it.
Well, it provokes really great memories of that World Cup as well for rugby league fans who are going to see you here tonight, and because I know they really enjoyed obviously your rendition back at Wembley back then.
Yeah, no, it was a little box tick. I've always wanted to play Wembley, and I did.
And now you get to box tick Lee, which is absolutely amazing. And I know that the boss is very much looking forward to you, Derek, in doing this gig. Him and his wife will be celebrating birthdays coming up, so it's going to be quite an occasion tonight.
Well, Derek and his wife have been to a couple of shows, and he is quite the Tapau fan. He's slightly worrying actually because he's got a life-size cardboard cutout of me, which is a bit.
You were doing drills the other day. You were doing defensive drills with the team. I don't know whether you know this, whether you've seen the social media.
No, I'm sure he's fine.
You never missed a tackle, to be fair. You did very, very well in those drills.
I did, yeah. Well, I was quite the sports girl when I was young. Yeah, you don't lose it.
And I was mentioning to Roger over there the amazing career that you've had. It's been, I mean, like I say, for such a fickle business to have 30, 40 years in the business is absolutely incredible, isn't it?
37. I cannot believe it. Bridge of Spies came out in 1987. And yeah, you're right. And for me, I joined a band. It was a bit like running away with the circus. I've never had a plan for the next day, So it's always when the phone rings and it's another gig, I'm always astonished. But hey, still here, still going.
It's a circus that keeps on rolling, doesn't it? I mean, it must have been. I mean, what a way to live a life. I mean, it must be so unbelievably enjoyable doing what you do every day.
Well, we've been very lucky. We've been privileged to have some big hits around the world, so that still takes us. I just got back from Dubai, just did a big festival in Dubai, so I just did a massive tour in Germany as well in December, so I'm still really lucky that there's a handful of songs back then. What Ronnie and I wrote, still people like to hear them. Yeah,
they still resonate, and like you say, you look at the number ones you've had all over Europe, and obviously the success of the first hit, which didn't look like it at first, but then obviously it became one because obviously of wonderful TV advertising. Like you said, could you have ever dreamt after it first came out that it would have kind of ended up like that?
We thought they were going to drop us. We thought the label was going to drop us because it's a very fickle business. They won't waste money, but it started to climb the American charts. So it went to number 4 in the States, got a reprieve in the UK, got a re-release. And then you're quite right, Pepe Jeans used it, so still here. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what advertisement's going to. We're certainly going to use it on Lee Leopards television anyway for future advertisement. And like I say, it's going to be a good gig tonight. Like I say, it's going to be a cold one, but very expectant crowd out there.
It is. I'm all glammed up, but I might end up back in my coat. I don't know yet. Yeah. So. Yeah.
I'm going to say you've not done too much in the way of rugby league since the World Cup, have you? I don't think you've been to rugby league grounds since. Is that right? This is the first one you've performed in many years?
It is, yeah. I'm always, book me. I'm always happy to do it. Fans are fantastic. The game's great. My husband used to play rugby for the army when he was younger, so I watch it at home on the telly and stuff. I do like rugby. It's great fun.
It's going to be a wonderful gig. I can't wait for it.
I understand it. Well, everybody has to bend down and stick their asses in the air, but it's fun.
Yeah. I think that's probably why we're all here. It's unbelievably fun, and what will be fun is watching you tonight. Thank you.
Thanks very much.